Good evening, good afternoon, everyone. It depends on where you're in the world. Here we are in the first virtual Book Fair USA. I'm going to introduce Libertad Betancourt, and she's going to present Urban Souls interviews with Enrique Infante. You can start the presentation, Libertad. Puedes iniciar la presentación.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are going to start with this beautiful song. Enjoy it.
Seguiré manejando hacia el sur, a donde el clima cambie, el sol ilumine mi ser y pueda escucharte. Me acompañan este cielo azul, una memoria, un verso, un vals, un misterio, una luz y el deseo de amarte. Voy camino hacia tu corazón, con los vientos soplando hacia el centro de mi emoción, con esta aventura en mi boca y con la melodía que hoy día pondré en tu voz. Canto porque quiero esta vez brindarte este coro latino, que el amor sea el destino y nuestro camino también, por los tuyos y los míos, con este coro latino, también la paz de destino y música para tus pies. Qué bonito, Checho. Usemos la música hermosa como la única voz que la conciencia toca.
El mundo se transformará.
Esta vida se llena siempre y cuando aprendamos a dar. Por los tuyos y los míos, con este coro latino, también la paz del destino y música para tus pies. Canto porque quiero esta vez brindarte este coro latino, que el amor sea el destino y nuestro camino también. Por los tuyos y los míos, con este coro latino, también la paz del destino y música para tus pies.
Maravilloso, excelente, excelente, qué bárbaro. Yo quise empezar así, no puse video porque creo que no tenemos video, tenemos otros videos, pero yo quería empezar con esta canción que habla del amor, que el amor sea el destino. Yo siempre he dicho que amo vivir y esta fiesta de la Feria Virtual del Libro Estados Unidos es una fiesta de amor. Thank you so much, everybody. Welcome to the first virtual book fair, United States of America. This is the 8th virtual book fair. Thank you, Cesar Salvatierra, Alan Morales, our co-founders. And today we have a guest, a singer, writer, poet, a good friend. Welcome to this space, my great friend, Enrique Infante. He's from Peru and he lives in the United States. Welcome, my friend.
Thank you. Gracias por la presentación. Thank you. Can you hear me, Libertad?
Sí, te oímos bien. Hay un poquito de interferencia, pero te oímos bien.
That's good. That's good. A moment ago, you were rocking out with your headphones and my music, which I appreciate a lot. But at a certain point, we couldn't hear the audio. It was just you singing to the song and we couldn't hear anything. Se escuchó súper gracioso, se te vio bailando y cantando. Solamente la mitad de la canción para adelante.
¿Really? ¿De veras?
Al menos acá, no sé.
Oye, Luis, ¿tú lo escuchaste? Luis, ¿nos escuchas transmisión?
Y está desaparecido.
¿Tú nos escuchaste la canción? ¿Escuchaste la canción completa? Sí, ¿verdad?
Sí, escucho la
Sí,
canción.
yo creo que fue tu audio, tu internet.
Bueno,
sí,
bueno.
Enrique, no me digas eso, no me asustes.
La mitad es más que nada. Entonces, si escuchó todo, pues genial. Good for,
Sí,
good
yo creo
song.
que es un problemita it's a problem of your transmission right now. Okay, I hope to have a good.
I'm using my phone, so that's probably why.
Okay.
I'm using the computer today.
Okay, Enrique, I would like to ask you one question. How would you like the interview? Would you like in English, Spanish, or both languages?
It doesn't matter. We can do it on both, I guess.
Both? Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Cualquier idioma o señas también.
Okay, I'm going to ask you first of all, I think in Spanish, and I'm going to translate the question. Enrique Infante, que el amor sea el destino. First of all, what is destiny and what is love for you?
Destiny. That's a very complex question. Destiny from the normal point of view, it would be just basically our future. That's it. But destiny is also what we can build, the way that we build our own lives and what path we choose to go through in order to go to that particular future that is normally called destiny. And we want that destiny to be a good one. We want that destiny to have sun, be as bright as possible with friends, with family, with people that we love. We want that destiny to be as close as good to the full universe. And within that destiny is love. Love is in everything, every day, everything that we do. There is a little bit of love in everything that we do and everything that we think, because we're humans, and as humans, we were made with love. As humans, we normally have at least 80% of good things or good thoughts against 20% of negativism or the things that are not so good. So is normally when you write a song, normally you can explain a little bit. You can explain just so much about the song, but basically the audience will tell you what they think about it. We songwriters don't normally explain what is the song, what the song is talking about. We basically just release the song, and because at the end, the music of the lyrics can take people to different places, different universes, and everyone can have this particular experience with a particular song, particular lyrics, depending on what stage of their life they're living at.
Mm-hmm. I was listening your music, trying to read your soul, because remember, this is an interview, is Urban Souls. I would like to know your soul. But I found something that is constant, permanent in the majority of your songs, is love, happiness, is percussions, music, and all the time is like a celebration of life. I was expecting find songs like, I don't know, when you felt sad or crying, but not. And I remember, yeah, tell me.
Yeah, I have a few of those songs as well. I mean, there's like the yin and yang. There's never only positividad, positiveness. ¿Cómo se dice en inglés?
Positivity or
positiveness, no? Uh-huh. No, todo es así. Not everything is like that. You have to have a balance, un equilibrio. So yeah, I also have sad songs and not so festive songs in general. I always try to write. It just depending on what my heart and my mind is on that particular moment.
Because songs, exactly, because songs is like poetry, is exactly the same. the songs are poetry and you put music in the poetry, right? But for example, what is your most, we have musas. I don't remember how do you say in English musas, but we have musas when we write a song or anything that we write. What is your musa, your inspiration? Mother Nature, life, pain? What is your inspiration that is accompanying all the time you?
My muse, yes. It just depends. I mean, at this particular time of in my life, this particular stage in my life, I write with a discipline, with a as a routine. I write every day something, and every week I ended up with 2 or 3 songs. I am co-writing a lot of songs nowadays. The first 20 something years of my life, I used to write just songs by myself. And now I'm more into the collaboration part. So since it's more like a discipline, more like a routine, and since I feel like I master my craft, there's some knowledge in it. There's like a little formula on how to write a song on any given day. With my co-authors, we are now focusing on international major artists. So we have to listen to their music, their previous albums, the range, the instrumentation, the theme. And from there, we started writing songs. We normally know most of my co-authors, they know music as same as me or better than me, and that we kind of talk in the same language too, musically speaking. So we identify the vocal range of that particular artist, and we say, okay, we'll have to do it on this particular key. And from there, we go and develop the song into what it could be a potential song that he or she can record or a hit. We never know, but that's like a lottery, you know. But I don't, before yes, it was more difficult, especially the first years of my life as a songwriter or as a poet. It's more difficult to find a muse. You normally see it on your partner, and then you start seeing it outside, and then you start seeing it in movies or in books. And it changes all the time. I found a lot of writers, poets, and film directors, or even songwriters that normally don't write that many tunes. I used to write only 4 or 3 months before I go to the studio to record the album. Now it's like almost an everyday thing. You know, it just depends. A muse can be anything. You just have to be at a certain place at a certain time to capture from the ethereal the right spirit or the right mood and the right atmosphere to basically have a strong song, depending, no matter what type of musical genre you do it. It could be a norteña, it could be a tango, it could be a samba or son cubano or any other type of music, pop, rock. Yeah.
Fantastic. And I saw you have different albums. You have El Detalle que Falta 2017, El Viaje single, the single trip 2016, 2016. El Detalle que Falta 2014 también aquí lo tengo. Canciones Ajenas en 2012, el álbum. Y Abriendo Caminos 2006. And this is with the group Deja Vu, right? I love one song. I think it's one of my favorites. The name is Pachamama, Madre Tierra. It's a wonderful song. Tell us a little more about it and when you write it and how was the fusion with other singers and musicians?
Yes, when I wrote Madre Tierra or Pachamama, for people that don't know what Pachamama means, Pachamama is Quechua for Mother Earth or Madre Tierra. I founded my band Deja Vu Latin Fusion Rhythms. I was living in Columbus, Ohio. I used to live there for about 15 years. Um, and I remember I used to work in libraries. I worked in libraries for many years. And I remember that a particular day I was off, I guess, but I still, since I didn't have a computer at home, and I needed to finish this song that we studied in one of our rehearsals with the rest of the members. In that particular time, it was probably 2004 when we used to just basically rehearse every day from Monday to Friday, or sometimes 2-3 times a week with the rest of the other members. This was happening in Columbus, Ohio. As I say, I founded the band in 2003, 2004. We started playing and started rehearsing and writing songs. Normally, I came to the rehearsal. We took our instruments out of the cases and start drinking something, talking a little bit, and then we start jamming, basically. Or sometimes I would come with the idea and we start, taking the song from there. So on that particular day, I had just the first verse, I believe, of this particular song that I sung like a pop tune, and the percussionist was also from Peru, and his family, the Casanova family, they have very strong roots in the Afro-Peruvian music. And he started playing this rhythm that it was in 6/8, I believe. So he said, we have to do it like more like an African thing. And then Pachamama is Indian, is from the Incas, basically, or from the Andes, no? And so it was a challenge, because normally the Andean music is one type of music and the Afro-Peruvian is another type of music. One is from the Andes or mountains and the other one is from the coast. And what I was trying to do is basically mix both types of music into one song. So I ended up playing a lot of percussive instruments there, with electric guitars, since most of what I do is pop rock fusion music, with pan flutes, quenas, zampoñas, charango, instruments from the Andes or from the folkloric music from Peru, combined with cajon peruano, congas, and all that. And so we kind of did just the music at the rehearsal, and then a couple of days later, I went to the library. I got one of the computers I have in those rooms and finished the song there in front of the computer, just imagining or trying to remember how the lyrics and the melody, how the melody and the harmonies will go. And as far as the song goes, I have 3 verses. And on the first verse, I guess, is the voice of the vegetable, I believe, or the potato. And the second verse is one of those other ones. So it's vegetables and potato, or the potato and the vegetable. And on the third verse is the man, the guy, the person. And we all talk and say thank you to Mother Earth. And then we say Madre Tierra, Pachamama. I don't remember the lyrics. I think I have them here somewhere. Well, I don't remember the lyrics. I should remember it, right?
I love it. I have the song, but I don't want to put just the audio. But you don't have a video, right?
I know, unfortunately, no, we don't have a video. I wish I have all the money to produce one video. Every time I record a song, I can produce a video with it. Videos are very expensive, so I might end up before the end of my days. I might end up doing something like that. Pachama says, "Venga la cosecha, please bring the harvest, right? The rain stopped coming, and we need more of this." And soy el tubérculos, I'm the potato, and I am in the pampa, in la tierra, where the king, the king. It comes out every day. I have color, I have germination, I have a family that will complete our species, and with a flavor and with a ration, we're gonna give what the Mother Nature give us. Second verse, I am the vegetable, the green vegetable from the campos, from the fields, so natural, and I am the bread. I am your food. And with this you will not be hunger. So I give everything that I give. I give everything that I have to see if it can return to me in the way that it was given to me. And at the end, the third verse, you say, I am the hope. I am the town. I am waiting for this and this and that, talking about the food. And it finishes with, I am the man, Mother Earth, Mother Earth. And yeah, that's basically the lyrics there. You can find it at enriqueinfante.com.
En 2 minutos.
You can buy it. What? I can't believe it. No, really?
Yes.
2 minutos. Did you give us the extra time, Luis? Are you sure?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
Please, 4 minutes.
Okay, thank you. Let me put something really quickly. It's just I'm not going to put the whole song. It's just a little that we were talking about. You can buy this song. Well, we are going to tell you where you can buy all of these songs. Listen to this.
Venga la cosecha que nos venga. Ya cayó la lluvia, pero ya cayó la lluvia. Venga la cosecha que nos venga. Venga la cosecha que nos venga la cosecha. Venga la cosecha que nos venga. Ya cayó la lluvia, pero ya cayó la lluvia. Venga la cosecha que nos venga.
Bueno, ese solo es el pedacito para que sepan de lo que estaba hablando Enrique. It is just a little bite to know what kind of music he has. Enrique, I can't believe it. I wanted to ask you many things. I have questions about your trip to Peru.
Pregúntamelas así como
okay. For me, one of the most important part that I'm curious is when you travel to Peru, you had a trip that was a trip with your soul. You were alone, with loneliness. Did you find something bigger, deeper in your soul when you were alone in that trip? And did you put it in your music, or you are writing in poems?
Yes, everything is valid. So when you write from your soul, you write from the environment. And yes, a traveling time is always good for the soul, for anybody. You know, now we artists normally are somehow more open eyes, you know, so we can capture and just put it on a paper. Most people take pictures or you know, have fun in certain places. Como artista siempre hay que capturar esos momentos y sí, pero cada vez que viajo siempre hay una oportunidad para escribir más cosas y siempre me inspiro en las montañas, de la playa, escribo en el avión, escribo en donde sea, ¿no? Hasta en el baño se escribe, hasta las mejores canciones se hacen en los baños.
What the Incas represents for you?
I am an Inca myself. Those are my ancestors. And even though that I live in Peru about 6 years of my life, during that time, I didn't realize how important it is in my writing and on my personality that when I moved out of Peru. So it represents a lot. It made me proud of who I am.
Who are your loves right now? Of course, love is forever, but ¿quiénes son tus grandes amores, your big loves?
Oh, primero mis hijos, my kids, my children. I have 3 children. I love them to death. My mother, my girlfriend right now, Miriam. She's a poet, an artist too. And my siblings, my brothers, my sister, all my nephews and nieces. You know, family is always important. And people that I see every day in my everyday work. There's people that I love too. Yes.
And the last question, if not, Luis is going to kill me. If you want to be remembered with your music, si quieres ser recordado por tu música, ¿cómo te gustaría ser recordado? How would you like to be remembered?
You know, any of my songs, any songs that I wrote, written out there. You know, I think I was asked this question before, and one of the songs that I like the most, even though it's an old song, I wrote it back in 2003, I believe, and it made it to the first album, Abriendo Caminos, Opening Paths, with Deja Vu Latin Fusion Rhythms. It's called Cuando las hojas del otoño caen, When the Leaves of Autumn Fall. That is definitely one of my most personal treasure songs that I ever wrote.
Okay, perfect, perfect. And now to finish with the interview, tell me, where can I find your music? Where can I buy it? What is your media?
The best way to find me, you can Google my name, you know, Enrique Infante. You Google my name and you find a lot of videos there and links to my music. You can also go to enriqueinfante.com and you have all these different icons you can click to my Instagram, Facebook, and all that. As far as my music nowadays don't sell a lot. Maybe in other countries you can download it at a certain price, maybe 99 cents per song or something like that. But the whole album is normally $5, $7, $10, no more than that. Amazon Music, Google Play, Apple Music, Spotify. Spotify is a good music platform that a lot of people use. You use it for free. YouTube, you know, you can find all my music there. Once it's released, you'll find it everywhere.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Enrique. I can't believe it. Next time it's going to be 1 hour just for you and me.
This one, what, 20 minutes?
Yeah?
Was it like about 20 minutes? I thought you had like about 30 or 45 minutes. That's all right.
No, yeah, we have, okay. But I have to say thank you so much, Enrique Infante, because he was here. I feel a little rushed, but my questions are going to be waiting for the next interview with you. Thank you for being with us. I really appreciate, and especially thank you for your music, because with your music, you are helping many people, especially when I had a really sad moment. I was with you and Miriam, you put your song, it touched my heart. And when I listen your music, especially this song, it motivates me to feel hope and happiness. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you, Luis.
Thank you, Libertad. Thank you, Enrique.
Gracias, nos vemos.
Gracias.
Very grateful to have you here.
Thank
Have
you.
a great day.
Thank you, Enrique.